Waiting for it to roll. All right, we are officially live now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We are going to be putting together a tower garden. For those of you that don't know what a tower garden is, it's aeroponic gardening, where basically you grow with your vegetables, your herbs, whatever you're doing is going to hang in the air, and then the water is going to drip on it. And I have my friend here, Heather Hill. We're actually putting hers together. So I'm at her home. She let me into her house. I know, scary, right? And we're going to be putting this together. She's going to do some engineering real quick to make sure that this is showing up on her Facebook page. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I am Tisha Spencer, and I am the non-gardenista because I could kill everything. I never was really good at growing stuff, but once I got this system, I was able to grow anything and everything just about. I'm still learning things here and there. But guys, if you're watching this, I want you to check into the comments. Let me know where you're checking in from. Let me know if you're a gardener right now. And make sure you share this on your timeline so we can share the whole beauty of aeroponic gardening and aeroponic growing. I can't talk, guys. My tongue ties. I'm just all tongue tied. One thing I have to do is I got to get close because I want to go ahead and make sure I can see the comments so I can see everything. If you have questions about what we're doing, definitely drop it into the comments down below, and we'll try to go ahead and answer any questions that you have. But we're looking forward. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to ask Miss Hill if she's ready to let us know why she got started with gardening. What is it about gardening that makes you excited? Doesn't it make you excited?
Yes, it does. Growing things. The real reason I got into it was health reasons, and being able to have access to healthy, nutritious food that I know what's in it. I know how it was raised, and just I know from beginning to end when I grow it, when I plant it, all the way to when I cook it and serve it to myself, my family. And so that's why I am excited about.
So what specifically about the aeroponic growing method? Because I know you grow regularly because, guys, she's growing garlic in there. No, excuse me, she's growing ginger.
Yes, ginger.
She's growing ginger, which is not an easy feat, guys.
No, it's not. I have to say this is my second attempt that I've been trying to do this. And again, it goes back to, health reasons. Like right before the pandemic, I had more like IBS symptoms, had digestive problems. And so ginger saved me.
Ginger saved her life.
Yes, ginger saved me. So I've just been wanting to be able to grow my own food, and be able to have access to healthy, nutritious, food.
Yeah, and that's something that you're going to get when it comes to the tower garden. You're going to be able to grow anything that you want. You'll be able to grow herbs, tea leaves, medicinal things. You can grow your kale, your collards. I mean, someone keeps asking me everything I'm growing, and I'd be like, hold on, let me go outside. Because I forget, because I have 52 ports because mine has an extender on it. She has one that has, I think it's 24 ports on side of it. But the first thing we want to do is, before we actually get into the thing of building, and make sure that you're sharing this with other people. If you're watching this from other timelines and other places, we want to know who's watching. We want to talk about what actually came inside of her kit, right? So I'm going to have her be my Vanna Black and hold this up. And inside of what comes with the kit is she got 2 bags of starter seeds, right? I'm gonna get a little closer so you can see some starter seeds that come inside of here. And she has everything from baby greens to spicy salad mix. She has arugula. Basil is very popular, and basil grows very well inside of the tower garden, guys. Now I know she was excited about the basil, weren't you?
Yes. My mom buys basil at least 3 times a week.
That's a lot of basil.
Yes.
Imagine how much basil you're going to get once we start this system going.
Yes.
So we have gourmet lettuce, bib lettuce, we have basil, arugula, we have the kale, the rainbow chard, we have the baby greens, mild and spicy. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, that stuff is spicy.
The spicy, that is what I'm most excited to grow in this tower. When I went to a salad in a jar party at her house, I tasted the spicy lettuce, and it was very spicy. I can't wait to get it into one of my bowls.
Now you're going to get all of your little ports that go inside of the tower garden. This all comes with it. You're going to get the vermiculite. I think that's how you say it, guys. I'm not positive, but you're going to get this as well. This is used to put on top of the seeds because it helps keep the moisture into the seeds as it's growing. And then you're going to get what we call rock wool. So you're going to have everything that you need in order to get started. Go ahead and show the people what it looks like. You got to get a little closer to them.
I just did my seedlings last night. in anticipation of my tower garden. Hope you can see that.
Yeah.
It's the very beginning, so I don't have anything yet.
Now we also have some mineral oils. Mineral oils, they're not mineral oils, but they're minerals for your tower, right? So these are the two ones they come with, and then we also have some stuff that helps raise and lower your acid bases, right? So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna actually put everything together. We have an indoor timer, well, it's an indoor-outdoor timer that goes with it. We have everything that we need on this table, as well as everything we need in this box. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put everything together, right? And I'm going to do this on a hyperlapse on my cell phone, not mother laptop, don't have one yet. My cell phone over here. And yeah, so just get them ready as I set up. Tell them whatever you want to tell them.
I guess I should tell you more about what I told you was my health. And just like I say, it's hard to find good soil. Another thing is the weather, the extreme temperatures. So the garden tower, I'm looking forward to being able to control those things and be able to grow and produce. I'm very excited. Hopefully I'll be able to grow some collard greens and stuff.
Ain't no hope. She's gonna grow some. She's gonna get some collard greens. Let me tell you, them collard greens are gonna be huge. She's gonna be sending me photos later. Yes. Talking about, girl, you did not tell me it was gonna be as big as my head.
So yes, I'm very excited. That's my main thing. I want to try to be able to provide the greens for Thanksgiving dinner. We're celebrating our 33rd retreat in Dallas. So that is one thing that I am very excited to get started on. In fact, she's even going to give me some that she's already started, so I get a little head start. So.
Now, guys, make sure while you're watching, you put down any questions or comments or anything like that inside so we can see it. But we're going to go ahead and start the hyperlapse. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started and we're going to take everything out the box. So we've already taken all the plastic and everything out. So these are right here is our 2 quarts that will go on here. And this is where you would put like your bigger stuff. The bigger plants, if you want things to grow full size, you just put that on the side as we dig everything out of the box. And then this one here is where your microgreens will grow. Now, guys, anything can grow inside of your microgreens. Yeah, anything. You grow anything because I got kale growing in there right now. And then this is the top to your tower, and she's going to go ahead and start putting together some of the stuff inside of there while I lug out the base. Ugh. This is the base, guys. Now, while I keep putting that together, I'm going to try not to break the table. And we have a set of wheels that were on the table somewhere. Here they are. Oh. So this actually has wheels. So this means that she can roll it around the house anywhere that she wants to go. And it's actually pretty simple to put together. Do a little bit of focusing here. But we wanted to show you how easy and how fast this can go. That's one wheel. So what she's putting in there now is some of the support. That's 2 wheels. And then she's going to go ahead and get the holes connected. No, not here. It goes into these holes. You have holes here. So we're going to look for the holes. So basically what it is, there's numbers here. So we got to make sure we're putting it in. So you're putting it in B. So that means that when you put the next one in, you got to put it in B as well. No, you have to put it in B right here. Okay. Yeah, B and B. So you want to go ahead and you want to lock this in first. You got to lock it in. So this is something that you can do by yourself, because I did do it by myself. It will take a little bit longer if you do it by yourself, but it does go faster when you have somebody to come over and to help you put this together. Now, I've done this several times, so it's my first. I don't need the instructions, guys. I have this down for memory. But there is a set of instructions in here. So the wheels, I'm on the last wheel. Mm-hmm. So this is already done. So the wheels are set up. How you doing over here? me see. Wait, did you put this in? Wait. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, this should be the right way. You just gotta make sure that it's super tight. Because it shouldn't fall down. Because what happens is we're gonna set this on and it should be. That should be
the other way.
Yeah, because it shouldn't fall out. Yeah, what you're doing is it's not this way. You put it on top. So is that B?
Yes, that's B.
And then you do that, and then you screw it that way. So it's easy to just turn it upside down.
That was my fault. I put it the wrong way.
And that was my fault for not correcting her. So the next thing we're gonna do while she works on that is I'm gonna go ahead and this is our pump. This is a water submersible pump, so it's perfectly safe to be in the water, obviously. And we're gonna drop this inside of there, but I'm not gonna actually make it really tight on there yet. I'm just gonna put it in. I'm not gonna use the suction cups. Put the cord on the side because you see you struggling. Wash on first. Wash it. Wash it. Yep, and let's do it one more time.
Okay. Technical difficulties, but we got it. Washer and wash.
So yeah, we're gonna put this together. So guys, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to put it into the chat about the Towergarden, about, you don't have to flip it. No, the bees on the top too. Everything's going, it's gonna be straight across, right there. We get in there, we get in there, folks, we get in there.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and put the hose on here.
It needs to be firm, right?
Yes, it needs to be firm and tight.
Another little twist there. Open now, finally the hose.
We're gonna get the hose and we're gonna put the this is just easier to put on.
Oh, you know, I need that other one.
So this is the hose that's going to send the water all the way up. So the next step that we have to do is we have to get, oh, it's stuck, and all the things came out. Take this, and we're going to put this on. And it's much easier to do this before it actually sticks, before you put the top on. This thing is annoying sometimes. And you just want to twist it until it's tight. And then we're going to go ahead and put it right back inside. Put the plug in. And guys, we're almost done. We're almost done here. So now that everything is on here, you're going to go ahead and put the bubble in. So this thing right here is how we measure the water. This measures the water, and we put it on the inside of the base. And on here, they have little nodules on here that let you know when it needs to be refilled. So basically, this is when it needs to be refilled, and this is half filled, right? Yeah, this is when it needs to be refilled. This is half filled, and this is totally filled. But it has to go from here into this hole here. So you're gonna lift this up again and put that and screw that in there real quick.
Oh.
You're gonna screw that in real quick. Yeah. So essentially, that's all you would have to do. You're gonna get those other screws right there.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah, we're gonna put them with the
Do they have washers? To
Yep,
go with
they
it?
should all have washers. You should have 2 washers. That's gonna leave 2 washers. You're gonna leave out though. 2 of these are gonna leave out. Remember, for the top.
Okay.
So that's gonna sit on the bottom, and you're just gonna put them into the openings. So gonna make sure that the hose is lined up. Hose, everything is not an open hose. You just slip them in and put the washers in.
And they go on the top, right?
And then you just screw the washers in on the bottom. Screw the little thingies. We're gonna screw these little thingies onto the bottom of it, and that's what's gonna keep it secure. So this is very simple, very easy to close. Only 3. So it's not a lot of work. It's really just about getting the right direction.
Getting that thread line good.
It's just about getting the thread done and getting that set up, and then boom, we're done.
And she did too. I had okay.
All right, so it's all set up. First part of it is done, guys. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put these ports in. So these are things that go on the top of it. And basically, we're going to put the little black ports in them. So I'm the first one, you have them in B. So that means that we want to line this up, and I want to find A on here. So this is my A, and all we have to do is just slide it into the A. And you know you've done it right because it's little things will fit in here. They'll fit right there. And it'll fit a lot tighter once we get all the other ones. So you're going to take this one, and this one is actually going to go in B since that one was A. So I got to find the B, line that up. And we know we did it right because it'll sit there. Now, when you first do this, guys, it's going to look really weird. It's not necessarily going to sit properly because we have to put some tension on it and everything will go in that way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in the extension ones. And extension ones, these go right here on top. And these just screw in. You screw that one in. And then we get the micros.
This one here.
Oh, we still have one more of these?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to put that one in next then.
So we did B, so we're going to go back to A.
Back to A. It's always going to be every other. So I got to find the A, like A time. And it's okay. We don't do this right every time. Okay, wait, you know what? Take these out. I didn't realize you had another. Now, one of the beauties of this is that you can make this as tall or as short as you want to. So if you want to make this shorter than what it calls for, that's perfectly fine because I sometimes do that. Well, I don't do that, but I've seen some people who have made it shorter. I'm just trying to get the holes to line up. Now we put this on top. I forgot she had another one. You just twist it in. And then as you're twisting it, as you can see, the rest of them are all locked in. Now we get the micros. This is for microgreens, but you can grow anything in here. Now this does come apart.
I was going to say, is it one part or two?
No, it is. It does come apart, and I do find it easy to put one on at a time. Now this is pretty simple because you just put it into the middle hole.
And do you line the A and the B? Okay,
Nope.
it says A and B too.
I just line. I kind of do. I gotta find that's the B. That's how I gauge is like I look for the middle hole. These can be a little pain in the butt to put in there because they're off centered. Yeah, there we go. They're off centered. So this one's gonna go on here. This should go here, and that should go there. Nope. Then there's this one and that one. Nope, still good. Guys, I don't do this perfectly all the time. I'm gonna tell you that right now, but I like to take it apart. There we go. I like to take it apart versus doing it thick, both of them, because they can be a little bit annoying. So now we're gonna put the final top piece on. So this final top piece that we have right here, the water's gonna shoot up from here, and there's 2 main holes here, and you just put the holes on here, match it up with the big holes. And now she's going to put the washers on top of here, on the top here, and then screw it. And you want to make sure this is really tight because this is going to be the pressure for everything. Just gotta keep going, because it's gonna push it all down.
Let's do it a little more.
Yeah, once you're done, and guys, that's essentially it. Her tower is essentially put together. This is what the tower looks like. As you can see, I am taller than the tower.
I misspoke. I told my son he was taller than me. Okay.
No, it's a short tower. So that's essentially everything that goes inside of the tower. Now she does have
32.
does have a cage that we'll put the cage on a little bit later. We're not going to do that right now. The only thing left to do is to put on the lights right here. So the lights are needed in order to grow. So as this is an indoor growing system, we want to make sure that it's getting the adequate amount of lights that it needs on a 12-hour period. I tend to run my tower for about 14 to 16 hours when I have fresh seedlings inside of it. Otherwise, I'll do 12 to 14. It just depends on where it's located in your house. If you get adequate lights inside of lighting during the day, you may not need it as long. And you can set the hours to go anytime you want. So essentially, and just bring these down.
Oh, okay, they do that. Yay.
They go down, they go vertical, they go whichever way you want them to go. So here, we're gonna put the lights on so they can see what the lights look like. So you're gonna take the lights and you're going to connect them first. There's little things inside of here.
Yes. Okay.
And you just put the wires in and they'll snap. And then
this is my first time. She's done this.
Oh, I've done this a few times.
Okay.
If it makes you feel better, I put them in there and then I've snapped them the wrong direction. I mean, I'm just being honest.
He does everything fairly quickly, and I'm still on my first one. Okay, I got it, I think.
Yeah, just pull the wire out.
There we go.
And then you just run it up.
Okay. And then you just snap it in, right?
Yeah, it's snapped in already.
Yeah. Hey, look, you're on my tower.
And then make sure that the light is snapped in on the toward leading facing in. That was my mistake too.
Oh, you know what? I may have to double check mine. Mine is not lining up. I have mine backwards. I see already. Oh, yeah, because I didn't get that. Okay, look, my wire went right in that time. Did you say which way does it have to go, Tisha?
You want the light to face inside.
Okay, here we go.
And
hey,
push it up.
It looks like something from outer
She
space.
has lights.
Woo.
All right, guys. So the tower's been put together.
Access.
I'm going to go ahead and turn the light off because I don't want it on. But yeah, that's basically everything that goes to putting the tower together. Now she's already had some stuff planted. So right now we're going to go through the process of putting in the ports and putting in some of the seedlings that I already gave her. But guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching to see how we put it together and deal with our struggles of doing it a little bit wrong and then fixing it. But it's very simple. It's very easy. It's short, so she don't have to worry about nothing. So we're going to work on filling it up. So she can go ahead and start growing. But guys, that is it. And thank you for being here.
Thank you, Tisha.